morning, everyone. Bernie here. Dumbass me, forgot to bring the camera again yesterday. So I'll do a little bit of an update here. Remember I showed you the grill last week? Well, oh, look at that, it's a different color now. Well, don't ever trust anything anybody says. This is the green. No, it wasn't the green. This is the green. Anyway, Bill will be in here today taping off these teeth and spraying the black. So, there you have it. Yeah, he's got to tape all of this off so black gets down in that little crevice all the way there. So it's a double job. So 6 hours turned into 12 and 4 days. These are all the components for the bumpers. I had my son do the whole inside of the bumper. He wire wheeled that, cleaned it all up so we can get it looking fairly new. You're not going to see it anyway. And then here's our progress. Yesterday, we got the side pretty much almost done. Same thing on this side. I got to get it off, so try to take the lift out and move it back so I can get in there. I'm too old to twist into that little position, so I still got the bottom, this part, the top. Today I'm going to try to get the glass out. It's a little bit warmer here. It's about, I don't know, 68 degrees this morning. And yeah, we got a lot of sanding to do. You know, we got to get in all these spots down here, around the doors, the jams, and we got the rust cut out. I showed you that already. We're going to work on getting the trunk cut out. Still waiting on the upholstery guy to show up. I don't know what's going on with him. He said he was going to be here last week and he never showed. But that's typical in Florida. You live here, you cannot trust anyone, even if you worked with them before. They tell you one thing, and then the great-great-great-grandmother is in the hospital or something, you know? So I don't know what's going on there. Sanded this radiator support down yesterday, and we just put a coat of etching primer on that just to see what it's going to look like. But I think what we're doing on the engine compartment is once everything's sanded externally, we're going to be raptor lining the firewall and the inner fenders and probably all of this stuff up in the front. This way it's going to protect against any rust. You don't see it anyway unless the hood's open. So, and it's a cheaper version, saves the customer money. And like I said, it's not a concourse restoration, but the guy wants a cruiser to drive back and forth from here to Miami, which is like 2.5 hours. And other things we're going to be doing to this is disc brakes all the way around, new suspension, completely new interior. We're looking for a new AC unit. I think we're going to go with Vintage Air. They have a unit for $2,100, and it includes everything. We just have to straighten out all this monkey business down here, which is not correct. So we'll probably mount a compressor like over here. We got to put a brake booster in. That comes with the whole brake kit. I think the brake kit complete for the whole car is $2,800. The suspension kit is $4,700. And there's a kit that combines both for like $52, so save money with that. He's going with 18-inch rims and tires. And there's still little things that I'm trying to find. There's this gasket in here, right there. Nobody carries it. So we're going to take those out and soak them. And if you soak that stuff in like WD-40, it will soften up and be pliable again. A little tip. I don't know if you use that or not. We'll be getting a new steering wheel. And yeah, that's it. So also interior is all this is going to be rocked underneath. So that'll protect against any rust that he will accumulate in Florida. Also, inside the trunk will be rocked. And that'll all be done black. So, there you have it. We're at standstill on the Mustang, still searching for parts. This one is still waiting on the customer to give us an okay to go ahead. The more I look at it, the more stuff looks like it's bad. So, who knows? That may be a real big project. This one is being worked on. We have the directional system out of the car. George took it out yesterday. And this is our issue. Remember I was talking about a relay? Put it right up here. This is the inside of the relay. And this is the problem. These solders, I don't know what kind of solder they used in Brazil, but that solder does not hold on to anything. And when you turn the directional, it moves the relay and it breaks them solders off. So George tried resoldering it and wound up breaking the board. So now we gotta figure out how to resolder from here to here. I'm probably gonna try using some strand wire, and that may connect it. You know, he jumps ahead of the game when I had a game plan for this, and now I got more work to do. Waiting on a motor for the step gate for the one big Jeep we had in here. Let's see what else is going on with this. My son fixed the issue with the hood bolts. He clear coated them all and put black plastic washers underneath, so the metal is not touching metal. We buffed out the scratch that the customer put in the hood. And then there's little things like we're still working on getting a gasket for the fuel tank, because I don't know if you've seen the fuel tank in this. Here's where you fill it and you sit on the fuel tank. Is that not a bomb rate waiting to happen? And here's the directional apparatus. And everything touches on these. I don't know if you can see it at all. Let's see if we get out of the way. There you go. That relay goes right in there. So there's two options. This is a 10 wire. There's 2 wires going to this plug, 9 going to this. Oh no, I'm sorry. Where is there? Let's see. 2, 1, 2. No, there's 7 going here and 2 here. So we have 9 wires here, and a new directional horn switch, complete. It's 10 wires. I'm sure we can make it work, but we got to buy it, get it here, try it, and hope it works. So that's one of those things where you take chances on stuff. But anyway, that's what we got going on here Tuesday morning at the body shop. We're going to be doing test panels for this. I was talking to Bill yesterday, and I told him straighten that valance out and paint that, but we have a brand new valance back there, so we'll have him prep that, and we're going to do 3 or 4 different blacks. This way the customer can take a look at them to see what he likes. My son will take this bumper, prep the inside and shoot that, and then I may have him prep the bumpers completely, because the outside's got to be prepped for epoxy primer. So there you have it. Oh, here's something else. If anybody's ever thinking about getting one of these from Harbor Freight, don't do it. Don't do it. There's no control. All it is going to do is burn holes in your metal, unless you want to be welding every hole that you put one of these pins on. I used it yesterday to pull one of the dents out of this Chevelle, and it just, there's no control over it. So either the pins don't stick, or they burn in too well, and they'll put holes right in your finish. So I got to go around and time to clock in. That's the time everybody should be getting here. Anyway, that is not a good tool. I mean, it's good if you want to weld the holes. That's all I can say. But, that has been sitting on the shelf down there for probably 3 years. It's maybe the second time I pulled it out and used it, and then I guess I had to do it 2 times to convince myself it's a piece of garbage. So get the real one. All right, guys, I will update as the day goes along, and I'll talk to you then. Good morning, everyone. Bernie here. Friday. Forgot to do a video again this week. It's been a busy week, so as you see, the booth is empty. That's still under wraps. That's still waiting on the owner to come in and give us the quote on it. We've had a bunch of jobs in and out of the shop. We've had let me turn these compressors off so I can think straight. There we go. That's a little better. This one is still being worked on. My mechanic has been on the other side doing other stuff that we have going on. Chevelle hood, or trunk lid. We sanded this all down to bare metal. This is the first coat of primer on it. It had a hole here in the center. Probably originally they had an antenna on the back of the car. For what reason? I don't know. It's a Chevelle. But Bill is working on this. He's got to knock down a couple of highs. One there, one there. Another coat of primer. And then block sand it out one more time. And then we're going to use this as the test panel for the Chevelle. Now, I don't know what they did with the panel we have painted. I know it's here somewhere, but who knows what they've done with it. So let's see if I can find it quickly so I can show you our choices of color. It's not in there. I don't know what the hell they do with it. Got me. Let me look in the office. See if they're hiding it in there. I don't know why they would put it any place other than where it was. It's been, yesterday was a total shit show yesterday. I had the guys put fog lights and headlights and that green grill on the green car, or yeah, on the green Jeep. And they put the lights in, they put the fog lights in upside down. They didn't adjust the headlights. They left the plastic on them. Yeah, total shit show. I can't deal with that. You know, if you're gonna do a job, do it right, or don't do it. That's all I say. We're gonna have some meetings and things are gonna go on. Anyway, this is the test panel. We have black on this end. Don't mind the dust. It was dusty when we sprayed it. We got black. We got midnight black. That's jet black. That's midnight black. So they're pretty much the same color. Then right here in the center, we've got a light metallic, blue-green metallic. And then over here, we've got a black diamond pearl. And over here we got a blue diamond pearl. Or black with blue metallic. The customer likes this one best, but likes this one also because it's subtle. So that's what we're going to do on that trunk out there. We are going to do half and half, so it's a little bit bigger panel, because this really, you can't really tell. We want to see what it looks like outside. So that's what Bill is doing today, getting that done. As you can see here on the Chevelle, Got a lot of it sanded down. I've got the inner quarter in. It's welded and seam sealed. This is also going to be raptor lined in here just to protect it even more. I started building this section. I've got that in. I've got this section welded in here. I still got to do some grinding here. That piece is in. This piece here has to be adjusted. And then I have this piece I had to make. Actually, I had to make all these pieces. This one up here. This piece here is going to go here. I have to do some adjustments and cutting. And then we have to adjust the bottom of this towards me so they meet up flush. But we've got the quarters. Hopefully I get them placed today and I can complete the welding on them on Monday or Tuesday. And then this side here has got to be all ground down, and we're going to raptor line the inside of that, so that has no issues in the future. And that's it. And there's Lumpy.
I came in early so we could go through that paperwork.
Okay. I've got to park my car and then we'll do that. All right, guys, I'll update later. Well, guys, another day and another week bites the dust. We tried spraying this today, but we are at 98% humidity, so we had to scuff it all down. This thing turned completely white from the humidity. It was so bad in here, the walls were sweating. So, welcome back to summer, I suppose. I had a lot of estimates today, so I didn't get too much done myself. The guys are working on the CJ5. I did manage to get this piece sort of fitted in here. Right here, I got to finish welding and cutting and molding and bringing these two pieces together, and then we'll start getting it all set up on Monday to get the quarters on. Found all the parts for the Mustang, most of them. Everything all the way up to the sound system. So we got these pieces here. Those triangular pieces that help hold the window guides. We got them in metal. They have a rebuild kit for those. Got the motor. Got the bushings. So we're moving along. And 2 minutes to closing time. Did a quote on a 2005 what was that truck? What was it? Not an Excursion? Yeah, 2005 Excursion Ford, complete Raptor liner paint job with clear coat. Got that 3-inch lift kit, rims and tires. I'll know for sure on Monday on that one. Did a quote on a frame job, another scaling the complete frame, undercoating the frame, and replacing a couple of rusted spots. And there was a couple of more throughout the day. I can't remember which ones they were. All right, that's you have it for the week. I will update on Monday. See you then.